Hey guys, it's me, Ementopcool. I'm here. Um, I haven't done one of these discussion videos in a while, but I wanted to talk about Switch 2. We don't know what it's going to be called yet, but the Switch 2 rumors are everywhere in place, and some of them I believe, and some of them I don't. But well, I don't know what's the ones I don't believe. I don't know. I just know the Switch 2 is coming. I want to talk about one thing that I expect to happen is the 8th generation of games. The 8th generation of video games was awesome, bro. And there's a lot of 8th gen games. There's a good amount of them that have not been ported to the Switch yet. And could they have been ported to the Switch? Probably. But it probably would have been a lot of work. Now with the Switch 2, I'm pretty sure most of these 8th gen games are going to have a guaranteed going to work even better than it did on the PS4 and the Xbox One initially. So the specs of this, from what the rumor specs are, this thing is going to be at least as powerful as a PS4 Pro dock, which to me that seems impressive. If they can do that, maybe as powerful as an Xbox Series S. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting to see. So what games I want to see? I'm gonna talk about the games I want to see and I expect in the Switch 2's launch year. First off, Star Wars Fallen Order. Star Wars Fallen Order is a game I haven't played. I have not finished this game, but it's a game I have on PS4. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent. And this is a game that I thought they would port to the Switch because I thought they would. I don't know why I did. It's because I didn't play it at the time when I was thinking this. I didn't play it. I played it on PS4. That game is not the best running game on PS4. Like, that game looks great, but like this, compared to the first party Sony games, man, those things run way better than this. This thing is struggling at times, man. Like, I don't know if it's because I was playing in HDR mode or something, but this game is struggling, man. This game is struggling. I'll expect this game to be ported to the Switch 2. It's a good game. It would be a great launch title for the Switch 2. It would be a great launch title. I think a lot of people will pick up. Now, will it run at 60? I think it will run at 60. And already off the bat, I think the game is already better than the initial release of this thing. They probably would put it on, release a new version of Fallen Order on the other consoles as well if they was going to put it on Switch. So here's the thing, Fallen Order, I think it's going to be great to see on the Switch. I think it's coming, man. I think it's coming. Launch year at least. I think it's coming. But also, here's another game, Jedi Survivor, recently came out for the PS4. They recently ported that, and to me, I'm surprised no one even talked about this. That this could have been a clear indicator that this series is coming to Switch 2. Like, I think, if there's no other, why would it do that? Unless, I think there's going to be a thing here where we're going to see a lot of games from this generation be ported to last gen, similar to Jedi Survivor, because they're already making it for the Switch. They might as well put it on there. That's what I think is happening. It's going to be happening. I don't know. Like, I think the Switch 2 might extend the PS4's lifespan, to be honest, man. Because I think that is quite possible, because they're already putting Jedi Survivor to the PS4. Jedi Survivor, I expect it's going to probably run on the Switch 2. It's probably run better than it does on the PS4. I expect 60 frames on Switch 2, but the game, honestly, from the Digital Foundry review, always seems to have some problems on current consoles. So I don't know, man. But I think with the AI upscaling technology and whatnot, I think these two games should be able to run pretty well on the Switch too. And they'd be great launch titles. It would be awesome launch titles for the system. And here's some games, Star Wars games that I thought they would port these to. Battlefront. The Battlefront games of 2015 and 2018 and 2017. Battlefront 1 and 2. I think they probably reported it as a collection, because I don't know. They might just port 2. I don't know. But Battlefront 1 and 2, man. These are some... I have not played these games, but These are games I want to play. These are games I want to play. If they put it on the Switch too, I most likely might pick it up on there. So it'd be great to see. It'd be great to see these games on Switch too. They definitely should make it cross-platform though. It is cross-play. That's what it needs. It needs cross-play at launch, man. But these are pretty good games from what I hear. It'd be cool to have this on there. And Nintendo and Star Wars, they put a lot of Star Wars stuff on the Switch already. They put a lot of Star Wars stuff on the Switch already. They just didn't put these games. And these are the biggest ones. So I'm hoping to see this on launch here. I think it's gonna happen. Here's a big and new franchise we're gonna talk. Here's a new thing we're gonna talk about. Kingdom Hearts. Now Kingdom Hearts is technically on Switch through cloud gaming. I didn't like that. I don't think a lot of people like that. I don't know who bought that. The cloud gaming thing. I feel like developers are moving away from that. Because it clearly wasn't a thing that people wanted to do. I know what they was trying to do, but it wasn't something that was. Kingdom Hearts, the Kingdom Hearts collection on Switch it was such a weird thing because they could have ported. I think they could ported all the games on the Switch. I honestly think they could have, man. Even 3, they could have downgraded graphics a lot to get it to work. I think they could have ported it, man. I honestly think they could have ported 3, but I know for sure. I definitely think they could have ported Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. They could have ported those games. They could have ported the 3DS game, the PSP game. They could have ported those games to the Switch, man. I think they would have ran decently, man. Even if you had to run it at 30 frames, man. Even if you had to run it at 30 frames, I think they shouldn't be running at 30 frames. Like those games, Chaos 3 was definitely gonna run at 30, but you definitely could have done something, man. I think they could have done something. I expect a port of these games again to Switch 2 natively, and yes, I expect all games to run at 60, man. So 60 frames per second. So Kingdom Hearts franchise I like very much. I would love to. I don't know if I would pick it up because I kind of actually like the Sony button prompts. I know that's the silly thing, but it's something it's cool. The way they do it, man. Nintendo does it better than other people, I think. Their button prompts look cool in their games, but if you see that button prompt, man, and the PlayStation button prompts are in a quick time event, they just look cooler, man. That's how I have to say, man. They just look cooler. But yeah, I might pick it up. Playing the Kingdom Hearts games portably, that's cool, man. That's a great thing. So yes, they need to port that. I expect to see it, honestly. A native Kingdom Hearts port. Definitely I think people would buy it. Here's a big game. Another big game. Monster Hunter World. Now Monster Hunter I think there's a guarantee we'll get a new Monster Hunter on the Switch, but before that, I think they will probably port Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter World has not seen come on the Switch. They put Monster Hunter Rise. That's the Switch's main Monster Hunter, and everybody's fine with that. But I think a lot of people would love to see Monster Hunter World on the Switch. I think they could do some stuff to make it in their own thing. Mainly just have some Nintendo costumes come on with it. And that's about it. They could just sell that with Monster Hunter World Iceborne 1 pack on 1 cartridge. That'd be cool. I think a lot of people will be there for that day one, man. I think that would be awesome. That would be awesome launch title, man. That's already a good launch title. That's a launch title, honestly. I don't think it's launch here. I hope to see Monster Hunter. It's a great franchise. It'd be nice to see on the Switch too. It'd be nice to see. Here's the one then. Microsoft said they was gonna put the Call of Duty on the Switch. I expected it was gonna put on the regular Switch, but it's most likely it's gonna be put on the Switch too. So, the COD games, man, I think it's really great to see things, but they have years of COD games they could put on this thing. And honestly, the nostalgia is probably there that these things might do really well on the Switch too, I think. Let's think about it. First of all, let's port those 2 Wii U games that COD was able to put on there. Black Ops 2 and Ghost, man. I know people are having nostalgia for that. They put that on the Switch 2 day one. There's gonna be a lot of people who want to check it out. I just tell you, there's gonna be a lot of people who want to check it out. Port everything that came out, man. Like, here's the thing, man. I want to see Infinity War and Advanced Warfare. I want to see Advanced Warfare and Infinity War. There might be some stuff that need to be changed, though, with some regards and things. If you know, you know. But Advanced War, I never got the chance. I always thought Advanced Warfare was cool. I never got the chance to play it, but I always thought it was cool. I always thought it looked cool. Like, I don't know how people would feel about playing Advanced Warfare in current year, if it came out. But I think, like, porting these old COD games, a lot of people are gonna be like, "Wow, this is awesome." I think a lot of people have nostalgia for these games, man. So you port World War II, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, man. You port some of these games. I think people will definitely want to buy and pick them out on the Switch. Here's why I'm hoping. Don't make these things digital only, though. Do not do that. Please put it on a physical cartridge. If you make these things digital only, though, Microsoft, please, man, don't make these things digital only, man. Don't do that. Please put it on a physical cartridge. To me, there's no value. I would not want to pick these up digitally. I would want to pick them up physically, man. So, but Call of Duty on Switch, man, on the Switch too, all these games. And the thing is, the PS4 is still getting Call of Duty games even to this day. So they might be porting new CODs, man, onto the Switch too. The Switch 2 might get the next COD of 2024, man. And that's crazy to think about. That's pretty much a guarantee. That's almost pretty much a guarantee. The thing is, Microsoft still hasn't done it though. But I'm pretty sure we can expect Call of Duty on the Switch 2, and that's going to be a major thing to see. Now, here's this thing I want to talk about. There is a rumor and it's a leak. It was some type of 4chan thing talking about the next Sony Direct thing. And this is where it gets a little weird, because here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. They're saying Sony's going to be putting first-party games on the Nintendo Switch. Here's the thing, bro. I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that. It sounds cool, but, like, at the same time, what is, like, Sony would be giving the reins to win the generation, this console war of 2024 to the Nintendo, man. Because, like, I don't know, man. Like, you already put your exclusives on PC. You gonna start putting it on Switch? Come on, man. I don't believe it. It's going to happen. I feel like that was a fake thing. I'm talking about here because the idea of Spider-Man 1 being playable on the Switch 2 seems absolutely crazy to me. Like, the idea, just think about that, man. The idea of something like that being on the Switch 2 is kind of crazy. It'd be crazy, man, if they had it and it ran at 60 frames. I think it would be absolutely insane. It would be absolutely insane. Like, there would be no reason, in my opinion, like, what would be the reason to buy a PlayStation console at that point? And are they the best games you would want a PlayStation for are going to be on the Switch 2? And the Switch 2 would be literally a no-brainer, man, at that point. It would be no-brainer. Oh, what is the best console for me to get? Well, you can play pretty much all the games you want, man. I don't know, man. It seems like a far-fetched thing, but it is what it is. So that's what I want to talk about today. Like, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the Switch 2. I'm definitely excited to see what they're gonna do with these games, man. I would love to see the 8th generation, see what games get on there, how they look, how they run, how they play. I'm excited. I can't wait for the announcement. I'm excited for the announcement of the Switch 2. So these are the games I think are going to be on the Switch 2 launch year. Tell me what you guys think. What 8th gen games you think is going to land on Switch 2 next year? I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have a great day. Drink water, and as always, God bless.